Everybody just bring it out. Just bring it out. I only said discuss it. You were rude. Are you normal? You were rude. Are you okay? Yes. Did you hear your tone? Was it what you said? It's not what you expect me to do.
Ladies and gentlemen, there was a massive 2-in-1 altercation between Chinwe, CHIZOBA, WANNI, and ONYEKA. So Chinwe finally let out her outburst and unleashed her anger on CHIZOBA. So one down. How many more to go? She still has another with Nelly, incoming. She has another with Chinne, and we still don't know if she's going to confront the Mbadue twin for engineering that head of house balloting and making her interested in it, telling her that she's going to make a good head of house, and at the end of the day taking a 360 turn and then campaigning for the Ndi Nne pair, thereby allowing them to win the head of house. Meanwhile, she has also campaigned and has asked people to she has lobby round for people to vote for her and her partner, because like she claims, she would like to have some alone time with her partner. We also don't know if she's going to have some issues with her partner again, or probably even split up with him, because the kind of vile things that she was saying, the kind of information that she was saying to DJ Flo about her relationship and everything that has been happening, airing their dirty laundry outside, it's alarming, guys. Everyone needs to be watchful of Chinwe. Things that a third party shouldn't know about in your relationship, simply because he was trying to calm everyone down. It was probably you felt as though he wasn't actually supporting you, was trying to calm everyone down in order to foster peace, and then you're already having an issue with him again for the second time. But not to worry, we'll get into that soon. We'll get into the details of that soon. WANNI also had a go at ONYEKA. She went as far as using the B word on her. WANNI, wetin reach so? Kilo leto yen. Guys, it was literally a madhouse in Big Brother's mansion. The housemates had their checkers pair, and everywhere there was conversations everywhere, fights here and there, gbasgbos here, gbasgbos there, different conversations, conspiracies, everything, plottings, and all of that going on in Big Brother's house all at once. Omo, there was drama everywhere in Biggie's house. But before we go into the details of this conversation, hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's me, your girl P Samuel, and this is Bible PC. You all are especially welcome to my YouTube channel. For new subscribers, special hugs for you all. Kindly subscribe, like my videos, turn on post notification bell button to be amongst the first set of people to see my videos each time I post a new one. Also share my videos to family and friends, and comment your thoughts down below. For returning subscribers, massive hugs for you all as well. You guys are the real MVPs. So quickly, let's dive straight into our business of today. So the housemates had their checkers custard tax, and they were divided into several groups with TJ and Ben as their judges. Eventually, the Mbadue twins emerged the winners of this tax. It was during the preparation and execution of this tax that ONYEKA was sharing, she was making pancakes, and then she was sharing the pancakes to the people that she was with, the likes of the Mbadue twin, pair, and Ben and the likes. And then WANNI had come to ask for some. She had told WANNI that she was making for someone else, that she should wait or something like that. I don't know if she had told her to wait or she had told her it wasn't available, that she was giving to someone else. And then OC had offered WANNI his own portion. So WANNI had dipped her hand into a bowl to get some, and while walking away, she had called ONYEKA stingy. This had provoked ONYEKA, which made them have a go at each other. While they were having a go at each other and exchanging words and having an altercation, WANNI had further called her a childish bitch and had walked away unprovoked, and this had pissed ONYEKA off so bad. So she got talking about it with her sister, who was sitting at the table with other housemates as well. And they were talking about the twins' rude manner of talking to people in the house, how they've been so disrespectful and all of that. And as they were talking about it, it's God talking about Chinwe as well. And Chinwe had overheard them. She initially came to tell them to calm down, it's okay. And then Chizoba had said they were not just talking about WANNI, that they were also talking about Chinwe. So instead of Chinwe to ask, you're talking about me, what did I do? Chinwe had a go at her and was exchanging words with her and was like, you all are a bunch of jokers. So you guys are sitting there and talking about me. And that was how they resulted into insults. And Chinwe had gone on a ranting spree, raining thunder and brimstone. She was just insulting Chizoba, saying a lot of all manner of things to Chizoba. Chinwe didn't expect Chizoba to respond initially at first, but then from the moment Chinwe had resulted into insults, Chizoba had returned the insults. They were having a go at each other, were dropping the insult, were raining thunder and brimstone at each other, and it was a lot, guys. Chinwe's clique, they were dragging her off to go cool off. Chizoba clique, they were dragging her off as well to calm down. Her sister, who is also a pair, everybody was just coming Chinwe down. No one was telling her the truth, that she was actually rude. She has actually been rude to almost everyone in the house. Then WANNI was so pissed. WANNI was having a go at ONYEKA. She was talking. Her sister was trying to calm her down, that she had no business with the beef. She had no business with the issue. Instead of calling her stingy, she would have just explained to ONYEKA that she was joking instead of calling her a childish bitch. So while Ndi and Sean were pacifying WANNI at the garden, we got to hear Ndi scolding her sister, her twin sister, and she was telling her that, look, you had no beef, you had no issue with this checkers pair, you had no issue at all with ONYEKA and her sister. So why were you having a go at her because of Chinwe's beef with them? You had no business with this at all. You had no business adding to the fight or fueling the fight or even having a fight at all. You could have just apologized and just let this go. Instead, you said she was looking for drama, you want to give her drama. Her sister was like, yes, Chinwe is their friend, but then they had no business picking fight with the people that Chinwe has fight with in the house. That it makes no sense at all. She had no business fighting Chinwe's battles, getting involved in the fight. It was just a trivial matter that could have just been sorted out by just simply saying sorry. They had further told her to apologize to ONYEKA, which she had done later on when she was calm, and they further talked about it, had a conversation about it, and they had squashed this beef out. Guys, a lot was going on in Big Brother's house. It was at this period, still in the heat of the moment, that we got to see Chinwe ranting with DJ Flo. Like she went on a ranting spree with DJ Flo, explaining how her boyfriend didn't take her side as usual. He didn't fight her battles. Like he was kind of pacifying other people, trying to foster peace in the house, and thereby not supporting her. That she came to this house for him to support. She brought him to this house for him to support her and not to start making peace with people, try pacifying them and calming them down. She brought him to this house to fight his battle. After all, she foots all the bills, like from the moment they got into the house. Like she foots the bills, his bills outside the house. She pays for every damn thing. When they were coming into the house, she did the payment of all their preparations and everything, down to the booking of the flight. She paid for it all. And this girl was just busy yapping her mouth and ranting things that a third party shouldn't hear about in your relationship. You were busy hearing it on national television. She kept ranting and talking and dragging this guy like Tiger Jen. This girl is so mannerless, guys. Very mannerless. She went further to say she had several businesses outside. She's a businesswoman. She called herself a businesswoman. She has several businesses and she gets return of investment. That do they know how much in return of investment she gets yearly? That by now to December, before she leaves the house, she's going to make that money back. How much is the money itself? Sister, all I can say is now, wow. We also saw the beta pair analyzing the fight, analyzing the clique they were in. They were trying to weigh their options and weigh their possibilities and their chances as regards your survival in the house. Moving forward, Ruthie had a conversation with Mayor, and she was analyzing and expressing her dissatisfaction with this WANNI and ONYEKA's fight. And she was like, this thing that WANNI just did is something that she wouldn't take. So why would she be doing this to someone else? Like, she remembered at one point in time, WANNI was in the kitchen. She was making noodles, and then she had walked into the kitchen, and then she had requested for some for WANNI to give her, and WANNI had refused. So she walked away. So why did she call WANNI stingy? Because it's not the first time that WANNI is actually doing it. Apparently, WANNI had done the same thing to Damilola when she was still in the house. So why did she call WANNI stingy? Why did she have a go at WANNI? That she is still WANNI is so rude and very, very provocative, and she's still waiting for the day that WANNI will try her in that house, and she's going to unleash her anger on WANNI and have a go at WANNI, and they are going to have a massive altercation. That she had no right to call ONYEKA stingy. That WANNI keeps provoking people, and then she will blame it on anger issues, that she has anger issues, so nobody should blame her, that it's not her fault, she's hot-tempered or she's short-tempered. In my previous video, I forgot to add some things that happened in the house yesterday. So we saw OC of the Mbadue twin confiding in CHIZOBA. So he was telling her that he doesn't want to get into any sheep in the house because he already has a sheep outside the house. So apparently, OC of the Mbadue pair is engaged, planning to get married in December. We don't know if the marriage will still hold because he has a lot of contracts to sign, that he signed with his brother, a lot of things to do, and he was going to be traveling a lot. And his fiancée, apparently, she's expecting a baby, and he even went as far as showing CHIZOBA a picture of the baby bump, and they were so excited. It was such a sweet and interesting conversation. It was quite emotional too, because it was like he's going to get to be a dad, and doesn't even know how he feels, doesn't know how to act, doesn't know how to react, but he's just trying to be a better version of himself for his unborn baby. So they went further to speak about the gender of the child, if he wanted a male or a female child, and he said whichever one God gives him, but then he wouldn't mind a male child, he would actually prefer a male child. And he had something like a bet with CHIZOBA, and CHIZOBA said she would want him to have a female child, and they hugged each other. They were so happy about it. Moving on, that same yesterday, Chinwe and her partner had a lot to say about Nelly. They had vile things to say about her. They went as far as calling her a pussypreneur. They said that she calls herself, it was Zion that actually said this particular thing, made this particular statement. He had said that Nelly goes about calling herself a chef, that she cooks, that what does she even cook, said that food is not even sweet, that she would go, it was Chinwe that said that she would mix this and that together, that her food, and she would pack crayfish and this and that they are not even delicious. That Zion was now like, he knows her type. That are kind of ladies are the ones that are self-acclaimed chef, that do not go for any training whatsoever, culinary school or whatever. They are just self-acclaimed chef. They will just put it in their bio on their socials, and then when guys contact them, they will be like, you only render home services. Then when you take them, we invite them over to their house to make a dish for you, to prepare dishes for you. Then from at the end of the day, they sleep over and they smash you, and that's it. They pay you for your services, and that's what girls like her do. And I can't help but wonder, this duo, it's such a shame, guys. It's such a shame. I was just here shaking my head like, chai, what on earth has this poor girl done to this duo to deserve this manner of slut shaming? Like, I don't get it. At this point, they'll be all right. Lastly, before I call it a night, still on the same last night issue, so Auntie Chinne, she had left the lounge angrily and had gone to bed, that she was no longer participating in the preparation of the wager tax that they are meant to actually present tomorrow, being Friday. So she had left the lounge angrily because she was tired, and then they should keep talking to Nne and niece, since Nne has first class, because apparently someone had provoked her, one of the Mbadwe twins. They were asking her for the notes they use in writing their steps and everything in the for the preparation of the task, and people were just busy changing ideas here and there. And then OC needed to ask Nne something to gain clarification and all of that, to gain clarity. And I think Chinne was like, he can ask her, and then it was like, no, Nne has been the one leading, like she would understand better, and something like that. Because I didn't get to watch that particular part, like they didn't play that scenario out for us. She was just explaining. It was when Nne had gone to the head of house room to look for her, and after looking for her all around the house, calling auntie, auntie, auntie up and down as if they're in their father's house, we finally saw she finally saw her aunt, and then in bed, and she was like, auntie, come now, what are you doing? We are still preparing for this tax now. What are you doing? Come, let's finish this thing. Because she actually doesn't want this issue that happened the previous day about her aunt ranting about her just leading as head of house without carrying her along and all of that. She doesn't want it to repeat itself. So she had called her aunt to come and join her, but her aunt has refused. And then while she was still begging her aunt to come and join her, to come and help her out, and because a lot of housemates were changing the scripts and everything that they were supposed to prepare for, and they have limited time, and the task is so tedious and so tasking, so kind of difficult. And this woman, if I call her lady, this woman refused. And this poor girl had started begging her. And this woman was acting like a child, and Nne was acting like the elderly one. She kept begging her aunt, even try to play with her, to drag the duvet off her. And this woman refused. And then Nne had was like, what even happened, sef? What happened now? We were having this conversation right now, like you were at the lounge just now, all of a sudden you just left. What happened? And then that is when we got to hear that one of the Mbadwe twin had actually provoked her, and this auntie had gone off, and she had started talking about Shebi, since you're the one that has first class, you're the one that got first class, then I don't understand why is she feeling inferior or something? Is it inferiority complex, I'll call it, or what? Because I don't understand why you're fighting yourself against your own niece. How can you be fighting your niece for having a first class? This girl read for this. She suffered for it. I know what it is to get a first class. I know how it is like to read and prepare for it before you can finally get a first class in the Nigerian university. So why are you against your own family member, not even an outsider, your family member? At this point, I've had it up to here, guys. They will all be all right. So this is why I call it for a night. Thank you all for watching my videos. Thank you for subscribing. If you haven't done that yet, kindly do so, and I'll see you on the next one. Mwah. Bye, guys. Au revoir. Peace. Adios. Mwah. Love you all. Do not forget to like my videos as well, and share to family and friends. Peace out.